morning guys, welcome to another isolation day video. So today is a Monday, the start of our week. Oh, wow, the lighting really, no, yes, let's go back. Ew, ew, oh my god. Oh, I just saw the biggest slug of my entire life and I hate slugs. When I was a kid, I used to have nightmares about turning into a slug. Like, I don't know why that was my nightmare, but repeatedly I'd have nightmares about turning into a slug. Ew. Also, look at all these mushrooms that have been popping up in the yard. Look how beautiful the sun is at this time of day. As I was saying before, that abomination of nature distracted me. Today is Monday, so usually the start of our weeks, but now it's just another day. But for me, it is the start of a week because like uni weeks are still going. Uni online has been extremely stressful. The workload feels like it's tripled. Literally all I've been, I hate saying literally all I've been doing is getting up, having breakfast, sitting for hours and studying, having lunch, sitting for hours and studying, training. And that's literally my day. So welcome to a day in isolation. Today I have one live class. I have a live class at like 10, which is like a Q&A session, replacing our lecture, and then I have to actually do the lecture as well, studying all day and then training in the Arvo. I randomly woke up really early today. I still have quite a bit of time and I thought I would just go for a little walk because I'm gonna be sitting all day and my legs don't like that, especially when I have to train after, you know, you just feel like heavy. And also because this time of the day, like in the early morning, it's really beautiful. Like that sounded really lame, but it's just so beautiful. And like the birds, cue a bird right now.
Sleeping by my side, what did I do last night? Can someone make this headache go away? Yesterday was supposed to be quiet, being to myself.
About fuel utilization, the limitations to it, how we burn fats and carbs depending on intensity. If Zoom will just catch up with me, here we go, come on. Glucose molecules bound to each other. And they're bound because there's this bond between carbon 1 and carbon 4 of two different sugar molecules. The 1,6 bonding, the carbon 1 to carbon 6, is a branching bond and allows us to stack lots of linear polymers on top of each other.
Myself and sit in silence.
Rio, look at her, such an obedient little girl. Oh, good girl.
We were dancing in the dark with a feeling in our eyes. It felt like we had it all. We were dancing in the dark. We were dancing in the dark. Wow,
Alright, I'm just having my good old oats for brekkie. If you want to know the recipe for like the actual oats, it's in my morning routine video, but basically it's just quick oats with almond milk, maca powder, chia seeds and hemp seeds in there. And I also put a bit of a chunk of Loving Earth chocolate, extra dark Loving Earth chocolate, and putting a bit of like super dark chocolate on hot oats is so good. It goes so melted. And what I do is like dip a strawberry into it. Like, mate, I've been going through an almond spread phase or almond butter phase, so I'm just going to top my oats with some almond butter and then I'm going to eat this up while I go back to my lecture. Yum. Oh wait, what? It actually went hard. Oh my god, what? It went hard, like a chocolate covered strawberry. Okay, so when I dip a strawberry in that melted chocolate, I usually eat it straight away. But because I left it, it just went hard. Like, what the hell? Why is this like actual dessert? So good. it's now just after 9. It's like 10 past 9, so I'm gonna eat my brekkie and finish the lecture. So I've been getting asked a lot about how to like do uni. How do I do uni? How do I study? How do I take notes? So I wanted to go into that a bit in this video. It's obviously quite different now because like uni's shut down. It's all online because of Corona, but I'm still basically doing the same thing, which is basically I take notes during the lecture and that's my notes. And what I do is, because they upload PowerPoints the night before with all the like diagrams and little points, I try and type that up the night before and like screenshot all the diagrams, put it in a document, like a pages document, and then during the lecture I'll be like adding notes from what they're saying and like learning. I will read through it, edit it, make sure I understand it all, and then I print it out and file it away in my binder. This is my uni binder and I have a little slot for each subject. And then what I do after each lecture is print off my lecture notes and staple it together, hole punch it and file it in my binder. So that's week 3, for example, of this particular subject. And then I'll file it in my binder so it's in order of each week. So this basically has everything I need to know in it. And then when it comes to an exam, I will use these exercise books to write out all my info and study it. Basically, you have to write when you're studying before an exam. That's how you learn it, that's how you get it into your long-term memory. And yes, it's slower, which is kind of the point because it makes you really have to learn it and think about it and absorb it better, but also you have muscle memory, and writing is just very helpful. But I know it's time consuming, but if it was easy, everyone would do it. That's when I basically use diagrams and I make sure I understand everything and I just make it meaningful. Yeah, so that's kind of how I do uni. Like that's the gist of how I do uni. When I'm up to date, like when I've got all my classes done and lectures done, I like to try and do what I would do before an exam and write notes. When it comes to an exam, it's more like revision rather than learning it for the first time. The way you get something into long-term memory is to attend to it more. I try to make these colourful and meaningful, draw things, colour it in, just really learn stuff, so when it gets to an exam you're like, oh, I actually already know all of this, I just need to revise. Okay, I'm gonna eat my breakfast now, then get stuck into this day of studying. The banana I use is a banana from our banana tree.
How we make it. Alright, so
my Zoom class just started and I'm running late. We're all running late for an online class. Wow. Do I have to, I don't know my email address. Okay. I can't get into the Zoom either. My uni group's messaging me. Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, so I have to update Zoom. Oh, we did it. I've joined the Zoom.
I'll email that.
Could I please ask a question about...
And that's right. If you're trying to explain every single reaction, give me a thumbs up if it did.
Yep.
Yeah, and the electrons being shared.
Okay,
yeah. Provided that there's a source of NADH.
Okay, thank you.
Diagram from the lecture slide. I was wondering whether I should...
Wipe out entirely the electron transport chain. There is a mechanism for it right now. As if we were... When it enters the cell, the first thing that happens is that we stick a phosphate molecule onto the 6th carbon and it becomes this thing called glucose 6-phosphate. Cellular metabolism is the enzyme that does that.
Only us. Oh, I left you when we're blinded. Now time is up.
It's almost up to 1. I've just been working for hours now and I'm getting a bit hungry, so I'm gonna go make myself some lunch. Also, if you're wondering why my hood is on, it's really cold. I'm so cold. It's 13 degrees right now. What? Winter literally just like hit. Mum, guess what the temperature is right now?
I don't know. 20.
It's 13.
Rubbish.
Are you kidding? It feels that cold. My phone says it's 13.
Oh, mine now says it's 23.
Yeah, so does mine. How does that? Well, I'm really cold.
You've been sitting still for so long and it's cold where you are.
Yeah, it's like freezing. Just snack on heaps of nuts when I'm in the kitchen. And I'm just going to the outside freezer to get some of the sourdough we have in there.
So hard to fight it, but we knew we couldn't fight it.
Okay, so for lunch I just have a whole heap of veggies, and then I have a piece of rye toast, a little piece of sourdough, and then I top that with avo, lime and pepper. I ran out of avo because it was like going really bad, but I also have peas, like mushy peas, a little bit of coriander, and I boiled an egg. No, it really isn't soft boiled, but anyway, that is lunch. So now while I eat my lunch, I either have a little bit of a break, like I literally eat this in like 10-15 minutes, and I'll have a little bit of a break and maybe just watch something on YouTube or watch a little bit of Vampire Diaries, or I will do work while I eat, so like keep watching lectures or read over my assignment, which I just submitted before. Right now I think I'm just going to chill and have a little bit of time out from studying and then get back into it after.
Later.
It's just after 3. I'm gonna stop soon and get ready to go to training, because since it's daylight savings and since we're on isolation, I've just been meeting up with training partners to train in, because our squad's obviously not allowed to meet up at the moment. We have been going at our normal training time, which is like 5:30. Because of the lockdown, all the like council fields and stuff aren't technically opened and the lights don't come on anymore, and because it's the first day of daylight savings, it gets dark really early now, so we're meeting a lot earlier. We're meeting at like 4:30. So I'm gonna get ready to go soon. I've just been sitting here and studying all day, and that's what I've literally been doing while in isolation. Like the only break I have besides like getting up to have lunch and stuff is training. Honestly, it's really overwhelming. Like I'm someone who's a stress head. So many people say to me like, you're the most disciplined person I know, blah blah blah, which I'm also the most disciplined person I know, but like being a balanced person is way better than being a disciplined person. Discipline is good, but you need to be balanced. So I'm just getting changed into my training gear, and then I'm gonna go have a snack. And this is something that I'm still kind of trying what works, because you know, you don't want to not eat enough and then be really hungry at training, but then you don't want to eat too much and then feel sick. So I'm trying to find a good balance, and it also just depends on the day. Like if you know, hungrier that day or eat more during the day. So I'm trying to just like listen to what I think I need to feel the session the best. This doesn't make any sense. Before, when I was struggling, you know, if you know, and I didn't eat enough, I obviously got nothing out of training, but I also like I would be so hungry at training and feel weak, feel dizzy. I would scull all of my water to try and like fill me up. And then I also have had times where I'll eat too late and feel sick at training. So it's important to have like a good snack that's going to give you energy but not make you feel heavy and sick. So the reason I'm trying to like work out what's to have is because we're training a lot earlier than normal, so it's a lot closer to lunch, and I'm not as hungry as I would be if we were training say 5:30 to 7:30. Because it's that time of year where it's like about to be winter but it's still not like fully cold yet, I'll still train in like shorts, which are underneath. You can't see unless you look in the mirror. Just like Nike Pro shorts and like a singlet or a crop top, a few more layers when we warm up. But when it gets to winter training, I love training obviously, but the cold of winter training I can't deal with. I'm the worst with cold. Like in winter I will wear like 2 pairs of tights, then trackies over that, and then I'll have like 2 of these type of tops, a hoodie and a jacket and like gloves. Like in the middle of winter it gets cold. Winter off-season training is the best. Like it hurts but it's so rewarding. The other day we did this solid hill session and got lactic, died. It was rewarding and a good feeling, and it just reminded me, it was actually one of my training partners, Hayley, like we did that hill in the off season of 2015. That was like the first year I started training, and then we both ran our PBs that season, 2016, and we still haven't PB'd in the 400 since then. Obviously we've both had bad injuries and shit's happened, but I was like, no, we're back on the hill. Like this is a good sign. Like this hill is a PB hill. This will bring us PBs. Like I want to die doing it. Like it hurts, but it's like I love it, you know. You know. So for a snack, I just have Googie's protein bar. It's the one flavor that I said I don't like in my recent vlog, but I tried it the other day and I kind of liked it. Like it's grown on me. I do like coffee now. Like I don't have it often. I have it like once a month, but I do like it. I'm not addicted or anything. Cool. And I only had half of that because I cut it in half the other day to try it. So what I did was have half of that microwaved, because if you try these bars, try microwaving it for like 30 seconds and they go like a brownie. Like it's like a brownie. And then I just got one of these little bliss balls that my mum made, and this one's like a lemon cashew coconut bliss ball. They are so good. I want to make them and share them in a video because they're really good. My mum makes a lot of really good like little health snacks. Then I have my water. Okay, it's a little bit better. Still my least favorite Googie bar flavor, but I still like it. It's not as good as my mum's bliss ball though.
Kept on riding in your arms, the only place I wanna hide. Yeah, I give it up. All for you, baby, keep trying, but the city's getting crowded. Hurts every time you say you'll be mine. We're gonna get out of here.
Let's go. Bye.
Bye.
Like that. You had to do it all alone. To the top. So I just arrived at our training location. The coach gave us programs with where she wants us to do our sessions, and they're all kind of like random locations. She told us to go to this AFL field that's like literally 2 ovals down from the track, because it's got beautiful fields and lovely grass, which is like really nice to run on and really good for like the body when you're training. Grass training is so healthy for you. Like injured people would understand, people with shin splints would understand. I'm just having a look at what the session is today so I can explain it. It's the same as what we did last Monday. First session of the week, normal warm-up, and then 3 60-meter run-throughs, and then we put on our racing flats because we're in our off-season work right now. The session is 5 times 60-second efforts, 60-second runs, and then there's 2 to 3 minutes rest in between each of those runs, then a 10-minute break, and then 5 times 45-second runs with 2 minutes in between those, and then we finish with circuits. Yeah, so that's the session. So this is like tempo work. It's more like aerobic fitness. It's not lactic, it's not speed. So for example, last week when I did the session, in the 60-second efforts I'd get like 350 meters, and in the 45-second efforts I'd get like 250 meters. My training partner just arrived. Oh, I love her so much, it's so cute. But this is our training location. This field is so freaking lovely. Like even from this video it looks like perfect, like such nice greenness. Hi. growl. Do you know what it is, Hayley? Cloud Kingdom. Yeah, Cloud Kingdom. The moon is really pretty. I just finished my session. My camera died, so I'm on my phone. The girls have a slightly different session, so their reps are slightly different and they're not done yet, but almost.
We have an enzyme called CPT1, or carnitine palmitoyl transferase 1.
So I'm back home. My camera died when we were training, but the session was pretty solid. So the girls had a little bit of a different session than me. And yeah, it was like averagely okay, solid session. Didn't get lactic or anything. It was just like an aerobic session. I got home around just after 7. And then I wanted to quickly just get that lecture that I was doing all day done. So I just did that, and now I'm going to have a shower and then go have some dinner. And it's almost 7:30 now. And I'm trying to get my compression socks off. But also I need wind down time. I do need to at least watch a little bit of Vampire Diaries and chill for a bit before we repeat it all again tomorrow. I cannot wait until coronavirus dies down and life can go back to normal. I do know that I'm very, very lucky that I get to go out and train with a training partner and leave my house and go to a field and train, because I know some people can't do that, and I am very grateful for that. And I'm also very grateful that myself and my friends and family are healthy and not ill. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate the support. I hope that you're staying healthy and safe and happy and looking after yourself during this time. Just hang in there, because it'll be over soon. I mean, not that soon, but it'll be over before we know it. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!